Ah yes, Ross Bob is back, and it seems like I've been hired by a very lovely young lady to draw a fish boy. Well, a handsome fish boy. And since the tragic death of my PC that died in a car accident, I need to, acquire a new one. That's why I'm doing commissions. So if you guys got fuck you money, feel free to go ahead and hire me after watching this epic display of my artistic skill. Right. So I'm gonna immediately start off by doing my signature scratchy scratchy art style type of shading, so this is the reference I'll be using here today. And I'm gonna definitely be kind of like pausing this throughout because I don't want this video to be an entire hour long, you know what I mean? So the plan is to make this character a lot more handsome, good looking, looks less like this guy. He looks depressed. Also, what type of nose is that? It's crazy. But yeah, that's the plan. So a lot of people would say, oh man, you're doing this scratchy type of sketching and that's terrible, it wastes so much time. Well, what I say to those people is fuck you, mind your own business. And like, to me it works for me, I was not traditionally trained in art, so I just kind of like, Jesus Christ, why is this freezing so much? Are you seeing this? But yeah, I was not trained in art in the traditional sense, like a lot of other artists. So sometimes I get like comments from people saying, "Oh, you shouldn't do these things that way," and me personally, I really don't care. I think you guys like 100% kind of like overthink the process. I think a lot of people should be allowed to, do their thing however they feel like, you know what I mean? Anyway, so like, you see why I need a new PC? Look at this, bro. All I did is transform one layer and it's already dying. But yeah, this is my wife's PC that I'm using. Like, I'm using her laptop to draw, and normally this is what I use when I'm working on my comic, so it's not as powerful or up to the task as you could tell. It's really not up to the task. Holy shit, what is happening? Like, I know normally it does bug from time to time, but this is a little bit ridiculous. Maybe it's because I'm recording myself while drawing. This is the first time I'm really doing this in a while, so it's very much possible that's why, it's causing these issues. I feel like I'm also making this guy look way too much of like a meathead, I feel like I maybe should make him look a little bit more thin, but let's sharpen down that jawline a little bit. Yeah, that's a bit better. Actually, I think I can make it a little bit thinner than that, and then give him much more of a chin, I think this is a good shape so far. Maybe still a little bit too beefy, but we'll see. We'll just kind of mess around with it and figure it out as we go, so anyway, while you're here, I want you guys to tell me what you think, what you like about art. If you can't tell, I have no idea what to say because this is the first time I'm doing one of these drawing and talking, and I've never really been great at multitasking, so apologies if the commentary is trash. Oh man, But yes, I am about to. Bro, this dude is looking masculine, like super muscular. Like, am I sure I want to make him this muscular? I mean, he's not gonna be shirtless or anything, but I kind of like just kind of placing the collarbone so I could see, you know, what I'm doing. So I think that's like enough for the base sketch. This is just to frame the character. You know, let me do a little bit of transforming madness here. Yeah, I like this a lot more. This does look a bit closer to what I was imagining, you know. But yes, so I wonder if she likes Adam apples. I'm not sure if she likes those, but I'm a plop one in, maybe not make it so intense, like a slight. Yeah, I think that's okay. Do some more of this, a little bit of that, and so far so good. Now for the hair, she wanted me to use a reference image, this one right here, and I'm gonna attempt to do that. Let's see, so let me get the ear in first. Well, where the fin should be, it should be like a fin, but I'm not gonna make it so big because like you can see the size of this is a little bit too much. I don't want to have a giant fin just sticking out of this guy's head. And then also he should have gills, so maybe I do a few gills on the neck. I think the two gills looks really good. So yeah, I'm gonna add these ears, aka fins. How do y'all enjoy the artwork so far? You know, we're already close to 10 minutes, jeez. Sometimes I look at the time and I'm like, damn, I haven't made any progress. But you know, that's okay. Life is about patience sometimes. But yeah, man, I know after I'm done doing this video, I'm gonna have to drink a lot of water because my voice gets really my throat gets really irritated after trying to sound like the legendary Bob Ross, you know. So yeah, anyway, let me see. I'm gonna look at these hairline. I'm gonna start sketching in a hairline here. Let me do a little bit of scratchy on the hair, and then give him that good old rounded. Nah, I gotta make it more round. If it's too straight, it looks weird, or it looks too close to one of those black guy haircuts, you know. So gotta give him a little bit of a widow's peak, if that's, I think that's what it's called, I can't remember. Anyway, let's do this. Oh, and also to all of the idiots that might get offended at the joke I made at the beginning, you know, being hired and getting whipped, nothing like that is happening. It's just a joke, so please shut up. Also, I'm black, so I'm allowed to make that joke. I got the black card, bro. You can't tell me what to do. I'm gonna make the... And then what I'm gonna do is this. What I'm gonna do, you know, I should also bring the head out a little bit, give him a bit of that cheekbone action. Ooh, look at that. That's a handsome lad right there. Anyway, I'm gonna pause this recording and I'll get back to you guys a little bit later. Alright, we are back. So as you can see, I did quite a bit of work here. Added the hairstyle and facial features, all of that stuff, and I think it's coming along really well. Me personally, I like it a lot. It looks good. So now I am going to start the line work, which means I will have to reduce. That's the wrong one. I have to reduce both layers and then start drawing on top, because you know that's how you do line work. So I'm trying to not mess up this hair. You know, this is a problem that I have. I use my undo button way too much, and it causes me to spend so much more time on a drawing than I should, you know what I mean? And it's a habit I'm trying to get out of, but as you can see, it's a lot easier said than done, you know. So I'm trying to make this hair, the outline of this hair, look a bit wavy, so that way people can kind of tell that this guy is in the water a lot. Damn, I don't think I can do this voice anymore. I can't stay in character, guys. It's honestly burning. Like in that little bit of a time period break that I took, yeah, my throat was already irritated, you know, and I don't want to do that anymore. So I'm gonna go back to my naturally speaking voice. If you don't like it, well, bugger off, okay? Let's see. So we got there. I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna come on down. Get that general shape. There we go. And some people ask, like, you know, why do you sketch in white? Why do you sketch in white and black and you're using this ugly background? It reminds me of those days when your teacher would leave the class and you just go up with the chalkboard and you start scribbling. That's why. And it's pretty fun, you know. It has a kind of aesthetic to it, you know. It looks cool. You know, you may not find it does, but I definitely do. So yeah. Now, me personally, I think only like this strand over here should be the one, you know, that exists on the face, but the reference has like the 3, maybe even 4 strands. I think there's another strand down there, so like I'll probably put like a strand coming out the back of the hair, the ear. Well, it's not an ear, it's a fin. So I'll probably put like a strand of hair kind of sticking out there, coming down the back and like that. And you know, maybe it should be a bit shorter. I don't want it to mess up the gills that I got down here. I don't want it to get too close, you know. But yeah, again, I don't want this video to be super long, so what I'll do is I will pause again and I'll come back once I've gotten to like once the line work is done. Yeah, I'll continue, because if I do the full length thing, it's gonna be an hour-long video, and let's be honest, nobody's watching that. So I'll be back, guys. Alright, so I am back. The line work is done, and I also started adding in details. Like I added in the eye details here, and take a peek at that. I think it looks pretty good. So the next step we gotta do is we are going to change the background. So we're gonna change the background. We're gonna make this all of these colors. How am I gonna do this again? Alright, yeah, I gotta merge this. Yeah, I know some people look at my process and they're like, whoa, I don't know, like you work kind of strange, you know. And I think that's fine, you know. Everybody's process is different. Like some people definitely oops, that's the wrong thing. Some people definitely go a different route. Me, I like doing things a little bit slightly different, you know. But anyway, so now we got the everything in black, and the next step is to add color. So I think I'll also need to remove this because I'm going to use the paint bucket tool quite a bit. And yeah, I'll get back to you when it's all the flat colors are in. Alright, so what I need to do as well before I use the paint bucket is I need to close off all of these tiny gaps that would allow paint or the skin color to go into these areas that I don't want. So basically, yeah, you just gotta like find all of the gaps to places that you don't want any paint in, and then you gotta seal them off. You know, I already did by the air here, and I think that should be good. Maybe, I think there's this one more here. I missed this one here as well. It should be good after. So it should be good after this. Alright, let's try. Go Gadget paint bucket. Now I'm going with a bluish gray here because you could see in the original they went with like a full-on gray, and I found that it looks a bit dull. It doesn't give enough of that fantasy element, but I don't know. I just like this color a bit more. Maybe I can make it a little bit more gray actually. It's gonna make the eyes pop. Yeah, okay, this is a bit better. So yeah, so I like this so far. Next I'm gonna do the hair. Now the hair, I'm gonna keep the hair color a little bit close to the original color, and yeah, you could see what's this showing up like this? Oh no, did I merge the white with the black? Is that what I did? No way I did that. Oh, okay, I think I know what I need to do. What I need to do is this. I need to lock this, turn this to black, and then yeah, fill this out. Okay. I have no idea how that happened though. So yeah, this is gonna fill up the line work layer, because like apparently I think I merged the wrong layer by accident. So if I do this over the entire thing, it should kind of beef up the line work a bit. I think I merged the wrong layer. Let me see something. Yeah, but yeah, basically that's that. Next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue to fill out these spots. Hop back into the hair layer. I'm gonna fill up these spots here as well. Do 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 do. And yeah, man, like, again, let me pause this because this is already at 20 minutes. So I'll try to make this video 25 minutes at most. So I'll come back when I'm done adding the rest of the colors and the shadows. Okay, so I kind of went overboard. I was supposed to come back when I got done with the flat colors and the shadows, but I kind of got in the zone. Okay, I zoned in, I locked the fuck in, guys, and yeah, this is basically the end result. So I just added some lighting here. I want to see if I could maybe change this and make it look even more badass by changing the blending modes. Let's see, maybe, I don't know, I'm just messing around. Like the thing is, for me, I'm not like trained in art like in the traditional sense, so I just mess around with stuff, and if it looks good, I keep it, you know, like. But if it's like too much or it looks bad or whatever, then I don't waste time keeping it anymore. I hope like you all enjoyed the process though, if you could even call this the process. And hopefully videos like this would also keep the naysayers at bay, because I've been accused of tracing multiple times, and it's basically by a bunch of nobody trolls, either on Twitter or Discord, and I don't take them seriously. But the fact that I'm doing videos like this should kind of put a lot of that to rest. Also, I think I'm gonna start posting like the 30 seconds complete sped up time lapse of the entire drawing, and hopefully that you know, kind of like also puts all of those rumors to rest, that type of stuff. But there's something I want to do here though. There's this cool thing I learned from a YouTuber. I was watching him draw, right? And what he does is he does this cool thing where he blurs. He uses Gaussian blur on the finished product. So he blurs it to like about 20%, right? So you could see this. He blurs it to like 20. And then he changes it to screen, and it's a bit washed out. Is it screen? Wait, I can't remember. Was it lighten or screen? I think it was lighten actually. And it gives it an anime look, like a very anime look. I don't know, man, but this is cool though. This looks like it's a screenshot of an anime, you know what I mean? But yeah, anyway, like, I hope you all enjoy the entire process and whatnot. If you would like to become a character in my comic series Ascension, all you gotta do is subscribe and tell me you're interested in the comments below. Again, I would really like to replace my old laptop, so if you would like to support as well, I should try to figure out how to get a donation link up and running. Or you can also just hire me for a commission on anything that you want me to draw. I think anything close to NSFW is going to cost a lot more money. I'm just letting you all know. I'm not going to cross that line unless I'm being paid for it. But yeah. To become a character in the story, it's free. You just gotta be 18 years and older. And then once the donation link is up, if you want to like show some appreciation or help me grow even faster, yeah, you could donate in the future as well. But besides that, I am tired and hungry. I think I've earned myself some food, so I'm gonna go eat later, guys.